Hey, what's going on everybody? Typical Toy Reviews back with another quick video that I wanted to make because it was something interesting that maybe not a lot of people noticed or thought of, but because I just got a new game, this popped into my head. Now, among these Xbox One games, I have a couple new games and one that is technically a Series X game. Now, can you tell which one is the Series X game among this collection right here? A keen eye would notice a few games that stick out. We have Dark Picture Anthology's Little Hope, came out at the end of last year. We have Xbox Cold War, came out at the end of last year. And we have Little Nightmares that just came out a couple days ago, Little Nightmares 2. And if you look on the side here, these all say Xbox, while all the other games say Xbox One. And then you can see right here we have PS4. Obviously, when the PS4 came out, they upgraded from the PS3 case, so there's a very big difference. And I don't have any PS5 games, but they do have a new distinct case. Instead of a 4, it says 5. But Xbox doesn't do that. So we're going to take a look at these three games that have Xbox on the spine. And we'll look at, a game from a couple years ago, Resident Evil 3. Now this game, as you can see, it's Xbox One X enhanced. It is an Xbox One game, and it has Xbox One on the spine. And this came out before the Series X. Now this game came out in October, which was technically before the Series X. Still has Xbox One up top, but it only has Xbox on the spine. Doesn't say anything about Xbox One X enhanced. But at the bottom it does say Xbox One game playable on Xbox Series X, and you can see they added this bar here that says Xbox One, Xbox Series X second. Then we have Cold War, which came out around the same time as the Series X. Now I got the Xbox One version, not the Series X version, mostly because I didn't want to pay the extra $10, but also because I couldn't find it at the store. This is the only one I saw. But again, it has Xbox One at the top, Xbox on the side, same black bar that we saw with Little Hope, Xbox One followed by Xbox Series X, and again at the bottom, Xbox One game playable on Xbox Series X. Now, if we come look at Little Nightmares 2, we have a couple things. First of all, Xbox Series X comes before Xbox One, which tells me this game is optimized for the Series X, but is still playable on Xbox One. Something you'll notice right away up top. It only says Xbox, not Xbox One. On the spine, it only says Xbox. And then in the top right corner, there's a very tiny sticker that says Series X. Now, if I had the Series X version of Cold War, it would have that same sticker, and it should have the Xbox case instead of the Xbox One case, and it should say Series X before Xbox One. But this is just something I noticed. I wonder if they're going to change the cases as more, Series X games come out, because they already discontinued the Xbox One X, and I'm sure this One S is soon to follow if it's not already discontinued. I haven't been keeping up to date on that. But I mean, it makes sense to use the same packaging, but I would really like a more distinct case. I think they just went with Xbox though, because they don't want to say, oh, Series S, Series X, because obviously they never put, Xbox One X on the One X games that were optimized. They just said enhanced. And I don't think they really want to put Xbox Series. So I guess it's fine in a way, but I would really kind of like something that's more differentiating than what we see here as a collector. But this might be, excuse me, kind of a new era as they push to more digital only, that they might just get rid of physical games altogether, so that's why they don't want to create a new case. This obviously saves money. It's obviously not a huge deal, but just like I said, when you have a shelf of games, it's like you can't even tell that there's Series X games in here or anything. But as a physical collector, now I don't know if I mentioned it, but real quick, before the Series X came out, they were showing what was supposed to be the new design for the case, and they had like a big diamond logo in the top corner where it would say Smart Delivery, but it really took up a lot of real estate on the artwork of the box, and a lot of people didn't like it. So in a way, I'm glad that they went with this, even though it is just a tiny little sticker. But it's definitely better than the diamond logo they had originally. But yeah, so just let me know if you guys noticed this. I do like how Sony has PS5 cases for the PS5 games, because obviously right now with both generations of consoles coexisting, pretty much every game is coming out on the Series X and the Xbox One, PS5, and the PS4. There's a couple PS5 exclusives like Demon Souls, so they're already moving into the next gen with the discontinuation of the PS4 Pro, and obviously the regular PS4 is soon to follow. But Xbox really hasn't taken that full leap yet, as you can see, with only very minor cosmetic changes and not a complete overhaul of their case design. But yeah, so just let me know your guys' opinion on this. Like I said, it doesn't really bother me that much. It's just kind of sad to see that there's really no evolution from the last gen to this gen that you could really define just looking on a shelf that the cases are different for a different system. But yeah, so that's it. You know, comment your thoughts down below. Like the video if you're in agreement with me, if you're a physical collector and you like seeing all your different generations on the shelf. And subscribe. I don't have any other videos planned for right now, but I do release stuff occasionally, and I do appreciate all my subscribers, and I'll see you guys whenever I make another video.